everyone, welcome to V's Cocina. Today I'm going to be doing a TEMU Haul. I'm gonna give them another try and see, hopefully they get it right and they do get what I get. It's a little hard to try to get the TEMU to actually give you what you need, but we'll see what happens. I'm not sure if it's gonna work out that great, but we will see. Okay, I'll give you my honest review. No one's giving me anything. I'm paying for everything else that's coming my way. So let's go. I am going to open the package and see what we have here. I ordered a couple items. I didn't order too much because I didn't want to I did not want to get the same problem as last time. You know, ordering too much can be a little bit of a problem because you never know if you're gonna get what you want. Most of the prices are gonna be in the comment section, how much I pay for them. They might change prices on it. So that is something that definitely I recommend you guys look and see if the prices went down, up. That is something that TEMU is very well known for. The prices tend to go up and down a lot, and that's why I don't like it too much, because if you give me something, I want it to be the price, so I can tell you guys that is the price, but no, that's not gonna be the case. So don't expect that whatever I'm paying, you guys are gonna be paying, because it also depends. I also recommend buying on a weekend. I don't know why, but the weekend it tends to be a little bit better because they have better offer. At least that's what I'm noticing. What I got was this is almost like an egg stacker. So basically you put your eggs in here and your eggs automatically roll down. And I think I bought 2 items for the eggs just because I didn't trust them enough, and I kind of want to feel that it was like $5 and something. And it seems to be a little bit broken here, or it's supposed to be like something that closed basically. So basically it's 2 pieces of I guess they come apart. Maybe you can clean them, I guess, because it looks like it might come apart already. So be careful with that. Okay, let me see right here. Okay, you see it almost looks like it's coming apart already. So if you want to put your eggs in here, I'm not sure how many it will accommodate, but it will accommodate at least, I would say, between 12 to 18, I would think. That's the impression that this is giving me. I'm gonna test it out and put an egg in it and see how it goes. Let me see. Let me go look for one, because obviously I do not have one here, so that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna put too much of them, but because I don't want them to break or anything. But let's try to test them out and see how that goes. Okay, so this is where the egg goes, right? You can go, it goes down like that. Okay, I guess my egg is a little bit too big. Let's see, it's not going down. It gets stuck there. Okay, let's go. So it's not completely coming down by itself, to tell you the truth. I had to wiggle it around to try to get it out. Let's try another one. And let's see how that goes. I'm gonna just do this. That's gonna be a little bit tricky. Come on, get out. But these are large, extra large eggs. I don't know if they designed for extra large eggs. This is extra large eggs. So We'll see. But this is how they're supposed to be. They fall here. If this is 2, I would say that 6 here, 6 here, maybe like 18 of them will fit in this container. Just be careful because they can break if you keep jamming it. But you're putting it in the refrigerator and you're grabbing as you go. So this is how you're supposed to grab it, right? And then this one comes, you can put it up again. And for me, the second drop gets stuck a little bit there. I think it's because it's so big, but it gets a little stuck there. I don't know what's going on there. Let's just try to be gentle so they don't break. Okay, let's keep on going. So far, I'm liking it. It's good. I just feel like it's a little flimsy, so, but be very careful when you're doing it. If you have extra large egg, they might not fall as easily as you would think. Maybe regular size egg will fall a little bit easier, and I can probably try that next time if necessary. Okay, let's go. What is the next item here? This is probably going to be another egg. Well, hopefully. I think I ordered 2 of them just because I wanted to test both of them. And if I don't get to use them, I can always give one to my mother-in-law and she will love that. So this is definitely, I think, another egg. Yeah, this is another egg. Okay. I'm very stuck in here. Okay, so this is supposed to be like an egg. But this is almost like so basically they go up here and they fall down here. And this is only like one level and then it falls to the bottom. So this might be only a dozen, I think, or a dozen or 2 maybe, no, or 18 also 2, but it's a little bit like a plasticky. I like this one actually better because I mean this one might seem like a little bit less flimsy. This one seems like it's not going anywhere. I don't see that it's gonna come apart very easily. But let's try to test it and see what it happens. So let's see. Put in the egg and see what happens here. So the egg is not gonna swirl very much. See. Okay, it does go down, all the way down. I mean, keep in mind that this is not stable, so let me put it in the surface. Maybe if I put it in the surface, it will act better. So let's see if that helps in any way. Okay, here's the surface right here. I'm gonna do it in a surface, like in my table here. And I'm gonna drop. I do notice that maybe this one seems like a little bended right here. Maybe for when it falls down. Okay, let's go and see. Let's go and see how this goes. Yeah, I don't know if the eggs are too big for it. They seem not to fall like, they fall like this. I'm trying, I think this one, at least it falls a little bit better. Yeah, it falls a little bit better. The second drop is where the problem lies. So that's my only concern, the second drop. I guess that they are not designed very well to fall very easily. So maybe if you put it and it'll be easier for you to grab it on the go, like grab it, like be able to grab them. And once they fall down, let me just try to do this again. You see, it turns like this. It really like stand up like that when I drop it. So you're just gonna have to align it yourself, I guess. I don't know if more eggs in it would change the dimension, but let's try another one. Okay. This seems to be like, I'm gonna put it all the way up here. Let's see how that goes. Well, that's not going very well, I guess. Do you see that it falls like a little bit flat and you have to align it? Ooh, that might have broke that one. Cause I heard the crack. Oh, maybe not. It didn't crack. Okay. So far, both of them look very good. I like this one because it looks smaller version. It looks smaller than this one. Look how big and tall this one is. But this one has 3 level. So you probably can put up to 24 eggs in here if you wanted to. I'm going to see which one works best for me. I do feel that this, I don't know if the way is going to take because this here seemed like it's coming off already. It's like, look. So I'm not sure if that plays a part on not falling very well on the bottom. But otherwise, I mean, so far, I'm liking them. I just have to test them a little bit longer in order to say if this TEMU TEMU egg thing is going to be. And I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it. Let me see if I can get my email. Okay, if I can get my email going, maybe I can tell you guys some prices because obviously it can be a little bit of a task finding prices in this thing. Okay, so let's keep on going and I'll try to tell you how much everything is once I'm done with the completion of everything. Okay, so this is supposed to be like a chicken shredder. So it's supposed to shred your chicken. Like if you want to do taco chicken, you can shred them, or you can also do quesadilla with a little bit of so all you have to do is put in the pressure cooker or wherever it is you're gonna do your chicken, and then this is supposed to help you shred it, and you just have to make some movement up and down, up and down. So this is like, it's supposed to have these like this, and you put the chicken in there and basically you stab it in there, I guess. Of course you have to wash it prior to using it, but you're gonna be doing like this. It's gonna be doing this. Let me do this in there here so I can show you guys. So it's gonna be doing like this, and it's supposed to shred your chicken. So you don't have to use your hand, you don't have to use it. You can use forks, of course. Make it a little bit more simple to yourself and don't have to use this, but it is what it is. This is what I found. This is what I thought it might be interesting for you guys to do. Okay, well, these are supposed to be lining for my air fryer, but look how they came. They're supposed to be, they're very flat. I'm gonna try to take one and see if they're supposed to be, how many, I think 200s of them in here. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I'm seriously, TEMU, you can do better. Look at this. This is like so flimsy. I don't even know if you can use this, but look, the linings don't have structure to it. They are very flimsy. I don't know if they're gonna stay in there. I will have to form them again for them to be able to work. This is definitely not good. I mean, you can put it in your air fryer, of course, but what I wanted was like for the corners to actually stand up. And all of them looks like they're very flat, so I guess I'm gonna get the same for all of them. So in that perspective, I have to say that I'm not happy with that. I don't think you should order it. I maybe just get the lining like I did, like a metal lining from Walmart when they were 50 cents. I got a bunch of them, and I have those, but I wanted to test it out and see if this is worth, because you know, anything to try to prevent us from have to cleaning easy. If the girl's heating up something and it's gonna be too messy. This is actually a light from outside. Let me just move on. A light, and then these lights are normally solar panels. So I bought one a while back. It's no longer working, and I saw this one again, and I thought, well, let me try it and see, give it a second try and see if this is working. I think I want to say there's 4 of them, and you have this panel right here, and there's no way of me showing it to you right now because it's daytime. But when I show you my cemetery, I'll definitely make a point to show you how this looks. so you guys can see it, and maybe I'll attach it again on that video so you guys can order if you need to. But this is like little lights, and they are supposed to be multicolor. I think I picked the multicolor one. It seems like it's already dirty, or I don't know. But I definitely want to see what this, you can either stand up like that, and they'll be almost like this. So I like the other ones that I got. They did go bad pretty fast though. I don't know if these are gonna last that long, but I don't think I paid that much for them, so I'm not complaining about it. So that should be good. Let's see if we get this. This is one of them. I bought, I'm not sure how many I bought, but I bought enough that I bought enough that is part of it. Let me see if I can get a TEMU bill so I can tell you how much this cost me. I think it's in my junk mail. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can. Okay. Sometimes it goes into my junk mail and I haven't been able to change it. Sorry, it's taking a little longer than I expected. I'm gonna put it in the description and you guys can see it. Obviously, it's taking longer than I expected it's going to take. So just take my word, it wasn't more than $5. So definitely, it's going to be pretty fast. Okay, let's go and see what I have here. Oh, okay, this is what I got. I got things so where you can actually put these in the back of your appliance and wrap the cable around it. This is basically what it is, and it's a combination of black, and they have some adhesive to it, I think, that you can adhere to it. There's a white one that you can glue in the back of the or your devices, like a kitchen mixer, and then they have this little stickers that you put in, and they're supposed to be almost like a command hooks, I would say, but this is how they go. And then you put them in the wall, and then you wrap the cable around. You wrap the cable around, and basically it keeps the wires from getting all tangled up and things like that. I wanted to do that for my pressure cooker, and I wanted to do that for my crock pot and other items that I have in my kitchen. I believe this one brings, I don't know, this one brings a combination of gray, black, and white. So it comes with different combination just in case I need a white one for my iPhone, or if I need something black. But I think either color is going to work great. They're very nice combination, and they're going to be in the back of the appliance. So I don't think it's going to be a major deal or a deal breaker. At least not a deal breaker, that's for sure. So I don't know, for some reason I thought I was supposed to. Every time I order this, I think I'm getting more than just one, but in reality, I'm getting 4. But in reality, I only get 1. That is the only thing that this is the second time this happened to me, and I don't like it because I don't know how much I paid for only one, but I thought it was a set of 4, and that doesn't make me very happy. So we'll see what happens. It's the second time that happens. Okay, this is a tripod. I had a tripod before, and I thought I'd order another one just to see if maybe I can actually utilize it to do my videos if I'm doing something or grabbing it or holding it, and this can actually help. And it says you can press the middle here. I'm not sure if it's wireless or you have to charge it probably. I will have to see, but it's called Takoi, and I do like the fact that you can put your phone in here. Okay, well, let's see if this spans. This spans. Oh, it does span. Okay, so I can put my phone in here, and I can record or take a picture, or yeah, definitely take a picture. This is what this one is here. So you can take a picture, and I'm trying to see what else it has because I'm gonna need, what else do you have that I need? It seemed like it was already previously open, so I don't know if it's supposed to bring anything else with it. So you see it was like previously open, and they put like tape right there to return it to me. Don't know what was that about, but I'm gonna go check and see what it's supposed to bring. And definitely I get it that sometimes you have to. Oh, okay. Well, this is supposed to be a remote control. Supposed to. I'm seeing the. Let's see. I don't have to take it out, but. Okay. Well. Maybe you have to loosen it up from somewhere. Okay, so this is telling me that it comes off. Like this is supposed to be a remote control that you can have in your hand. It doesn't have to be in your handheld. So that's good. I like that. Let's see what else we have here. It's supposed to have like a bottom part, but I don't see it in here. Oh, unless this part comes apart. Oh, okay. I think this opens up here. Let me see. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out, but this is it's not as easy as you can see. Okay, so basically it looks like this, and then it definitely, it's like almost like a little tripod that you can take this remote control out of here, which I'm trying to take out, but I don't know why it's not coming up. Yeah, I can't push it too much because I'm not sure how to. It's pointing up. You have to. Yeah, and it has this little tool here that you can move this here anywhere you want to. The tripod, I believe the legs are supposed to be this bottom part here that opens up. Yeah, that's what it is. So the tripod opens up like this, and the legs open up, and let me see if I can try to open it. I think I have to loosen up something to open it up. Let me see how that goes. Yeah, it should have been easier, I guess, but it's a little bit more complicated than I thought of it. It looks like very nice until I figure out how it works. Let's see how that works, and hopefully that will be like a good addition to my channel, and I can take it outside when I actually do recording for outside, because sometimes I do like that you can flip it, you know, and that is actually a plus. I just need to figure out how to really take this little remote control out. And what else? I kind of feel like it's stuck in there. Maybe that's why someone returned it. Maybe someone returned it and I was the one who got stuck with it. Yep, anyway. I have to play around with this a little bit longer, but I definitely can see that you can put your phone in here, and that's a plus, and then you can also take a picture with it, and once you attach it. My only thing is, how do you charge this? Is it a charge? Just a holder? And I don't see anything else. Let me see. I do have to put batteries in it. Tilted, yeah, it tilts. 360 tilt. Rotation. Selfie, okay. Okay, so this is, I believe, might be chargeable. I have to charge this here. And because at least that's what it's telling me. But so far so good. I'm gonna have to report back on this because it's taking too long. And definitely there's a lot of instruction to follow. So I'm just gonna have to look at that. I think that is it. Do I have anything else in here yeah, that's basically it. I don't see anything else that actually but I did get that skirt from the QVC channel. I wanted to show you guys how it looks because it's the purple one, and from the Cameron Beret, this is the purple one. If you wanted to see the color how it looks, then this is the blue one too, right here, blue, and this is the purple. I like both of them, and they're gonna be a great addition for my my church when I go to church. Sorry, my mind is a little bit wandering off today. But yeah, definitely this one I'm probably gonna have to show you again one time. I kind of felt like I put 4 of these. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to take this tape off here and then put it outside and see how that works. I like this, and I like it, but I wanted 4. For some reason, I always order one, and then I'm a little disappointed that it's only 1, not 4. So that is a little bit disappointed in that part, but what can we do? It is what it is. You guys can see the prices on the description. I'm gonna show you the prices and see how that goes. I'm looking forward to this. I mean, this is not working right now, but I think it needs to be charged before it starts working. So we're gonna try. Let me see if I can block it completely. Would it charge at least a little bit? Is it charged a little bit? Nope, it's not. It's not charged. But it's supposed to be a multicolor one, so let's see how that goes. Anyway, guys, this is my TEMU haul. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's not a lot. It's just a couple items that I made. I really like the this and the tripod. I don't know how it's gonna work, but we'll see. This is definitely a no. Don't get it. Maybe you should get a silicone lining, maybe, but I hear that even if you heat up a silicone, you have to be careful that it's not too high because it might leak into the food. So I'm not sure if foil, the foil containers, I think that's what I have and that's what I'm using. I think that's what I'm gonna continue using. I'm definitely gonna call them for these because this is definitely not gonna work for me. This is actually, there we go, look. It's not a good fit, but like I said, when you order from TEMU, it's a hit and miss, and you have to find that hit, and if you find the miss, then you just have to call them up. I did want to report that when I actually reported to TEMU that I didn't like the item that I wanted to return back, they did allow me to keep one of the items, and then the other 2 that I didn't like, they either asked me if I wanted to purchase them for less money, and I didn't want them, so I sent them back, of course, that sink stopper and things like that. So that actually didn't work out very well. I didn't want to keep something that I wasn't going to use. Seriously, Tim, what do you think? That I'm going to pay less? And but that they did offer me that, and for me that was like a little bit of a plus side, I will have to say, because then I got reimbursed back some money, but not all of it. Believe me, not all the money get back. But I'm gonna report back to you on this egg holders, and they're supposed to be meant for your refrigerator. I'm hoping that they do work for me because I would love to have this. This was actually cover less space in our refrigerator, and anything that covered less space in the refrigerator, you know, is gonna be a good one. I think this one is gonna be one of my favorite. I think that I'm gonna like this one better than this one. This one looks a little bit too bulky. This one might be able to be pulled off. It doesn't take too much room. I think it's going to be a great addition to our refrigerator, and why not? Of course, wash all your items prior to using them from TEMU, because you need to protect yourself. But thank you for my Brooklyn girl, because she told me to give them a third try. And the third try, I think, is a little bit better, but still you get some miss, like this lining here, please. Seriously, this lining is like so thin, it's like a paper thin. I don't know if it have worked for anyone, but for me, I don't think it's gonna work. It's just my decision on making. So I only bought like certain items, and you're gonna see the prices on the description. I believe you can call customer service, and sometimes they might even match the price, because if the price goes down from the price that I pay, I can call them up and tell them, look, you need to price match it, because I am not paying more when someone else pay less. That's what I was thinking, and I'm probably gonna do that too. But this is going back. I do not want it. Thank you very much. No, thank you. I prefer to buy the foil ones that are like a container. Put it in there. I love doing my chicken wings in those, because I put a bunch of chicken wings and all the liquid goes into it, and you have a very nice container that the liquid just stayed on the bottom of it, and it doesn't go into the air fryer. So that is definitely a plus. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time on Viscosina. If no one tells you, just special just the way you are. If you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up and share, subscribe. Thank you for the 443 subscribers. I adore you, all of you. Thank you so much for all the time that you spend watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time on Viscosina. Goodbye.